Oh, he was very good, and we were hoping that that rain would subside, but it didn't. And he showed good control. He got a whack a little bit there, and then he found it back. And he had a good fastball, which we knew, and he threw some outstanding breaking balls and a few changeups. And it was nice to see Bryce swinging it, and very nice to see Big Wilson continue to do what he's doing, and quietly, Rendon is beginning to swing it. So we had some good signs. We played some good ball. Our bullpen did an outstanding job, especially when they were threatening there. Perez came in and slammed the door, and that was big. That was real big.
That second rain delay is going on. How long are you thinking you can go with Lucas getting an opportunity to come back out? And when's kind of the...
Well, like he threw, a couple turns, underneath, and when it got to about 45 minutes to an hour, then we decided that was enough, and it wasn't worth, risking him. So, the guys responded to him, the fans responded well to him, and it was a good day overall. And so, it's a big game tomorrow, and we could push it back to where we started on that terrible road trip, which is, our plan.
For a guy who's kind of thought of as a classic power pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he was getting outs mostly just with inducing weak contact,
Mm-hmm.
does that tell you anything about it?
Well,
Kind of
yeah, I mean, he was throwing, not down the heart of the plate. He was demonstrating control. He was off the end, and he wasn't afraid to use his defense. And if you throw strikes, with our defense, you got a great chance of getting out, especially if you keep the ball in the ballpark, which he did.
People kind of know about his curveball and obviously that mid-90s fastball, but what did you think of his changeup tonight? It looked like he was pretty confident.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting more and more confident with it, and it's going to be a big pitch, especially with that fastball and the curveball. So, he's come a long ways from when we saw him in spring training, and we like what we saw then, but he's come leaps and bounds since then.
What did you think of his demeanor maybe before the game and
Mm-hmm.
throughout the game, and how his emotions were?
Well, it was tough on him, because he kept coming to my office wondering about when the game was going to start. And in your first start, that's nerve-wracking, because you have different emotional swings. They said, okay, we're going to go in 45 minutes, and then okay, it's an hour, and then he'd come in and say, are we going to start on time? And we thought we were. And so it's an emotional swing when you turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. And so I'm just glad that we got, to see him pitch, and the umpires, did a great job. We didn't want the rain delay to happen at that time, but they did an outstanding job in keeping the field playable, and our grounds crew did an outstanding job because there was standing water everywhere, and really didn't come into play. I mean, you didn't see it hardly splashing in the outfield, and the warning tracks all the way around were pretty clean. So everybody did an outstanding job. Let's go home.